Holidays are after the times that firms see a spike in nursing home neglect calls.
If you have a loved one in a nursing home, what are warning signs that can help you take action? Let's go to Sylvia Castaneda, who has answers.
I'm so glad to be here with Jim Higgins with the Higgins Firm. Now, Jim, you have a nursing home abuse and neglect team, so you're very used to this issue, especially now during the holidays. So educate our viewers why you seem to see a spike in calls either during the holidays or right after when it comes to abuse and neglect of people in nursing homes.
Yeah, of course we have this whole division. It's all we do and never fails. Every year around Thanksgiving and Christmas time, we get this spike in calls of people worried about their loved ones being mistreated in nursing homes. And of course what we've put together over the years is there are a lot of people who maybe have left home and they can't go by and see their loved ones on a regular basis, and they come back for the holidays and visit, and they find them in a state that's disconcerting to them, that they, maybe dramatic weight loss or despondent or unexplained bed sores or bruises, and so that's hard to see. And so we will get those calls when they're concerned that there's been some type of abuse or neglect when they come back home.
So then, Jim, what are warning signs that everybody can watch out for?
Well, they're always, as we get older, you change, right? And your memory gets worse and things happen. So there's part of just a natural aging that sometimes people, react to, that maybe that's not neglect. But when it's more extreme than that, if somebody's over-medicated, we've seen a lot of bad nursing homes, not necessarily the good ones, that will control their patients by giving them antipsychotic medications. We see a lot of people that have skin tears or bed sores or bruises or that aren't explained. That's the big thing too. I always tell folks when they call us, and the first thing they should do is talk to that administrator, talk to the nurse if they see an injury, and say, hey, what happened? A lot of times you will get that good explanation. Accidents happen, they happen everywhere. When they can't give you an explanation, when an injury is gone untreated, when somebody's had a dramatic weight loss and they don't know why, or is dehydrated, then that's when we worry that it has become to that issue of neglect. So you're looking for big physical changes, big emotional changes, being withdrawn, things like that. And those are the signs that something may not be right.
So then what can people do to help protect their loved one in a situation where something could happen?
Well, always go to the home, see your family. Be there as often as you can. Get to know those people. Now, where it becomes hard, and that's what we've got in these holidays, is these people who live out of town. So we have had clients that will hire people, like a caregiver, to go by and visit them occasionally if they have the financial means to do that. A lot of people, I think, is really smart, just get to know the other residents and their families and say, hey, here's my cell phone. Would you mind checking on my mom? Would you mind checking on dad? Because if you can't be there to check on them often, get somebody that you know that can.
Such great advice. So if someone does suspect abuse or neglect of a loved one in a nursing home, what should the next step be? Should they contact you to look into this?
Yeah, contact us immediately. If it is a neglect case, we don't charge anything until we win. We'll get in there and let you know what your options are. I got a whole team of lawyers, unfortunately, that really this is all they do. They're good at it, and it makes sure that everybody is treated well in these nursing homes. So call us.
Jim, thank you so much for sharing this valuable information. Now, during the holidays, we will send it back to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, if you're concerned about a loved one, then please contact the Higgins Firm at thehigginsfirm.com.